Hello and welcome to our channel. Today we will be discussing some of the most shocking secrets of the US government that have been kept hidden from the public eye. These secrets are not only disturbing but also raise questions about the transparency of the US government. So, without further ado, let's dive into the top 5 dark secrets of the US government. Secret 1. The Tuskegee Syphilis Experiment. The Tuskegee Syphilis Experiment was a clinical study conducted by the US government between 1932 and 1972. The study involved 600 African American men, 399 of whom had syphilis, and 201 who did not. The men were not informed that they had syphilis and were not treated for it, even after penicillin became available as a cure. The study was conducted to observe the natural progression of the disease, but it was unethical and inhumane. The study was finally exposed by a whistleblower in 1972, leading to its termination and a $10 million settlement for the victims and their families. Secret 2. Operation Northwoods. Operation Northwoods was a proposed false flag operation by the US government in 1962. The plan involved staging terrorist attacks on US soil and blaming them on Cuba to justify a war against the country. The plan included hijacking planes, blowing up buildings, and even sinking boats. The plan was rejected by President Kennedy, but it raises questions about the lengths the US government is willing to go to justify war. Secret 3. The Iran-Contra Affair. The Iran-Contra Affair was a political scandal that occurred during the Reagan administration in the 1980s. The US government secretly sold weapons to Iran, which was under an arms embargo, in exchange for hostages. The money from the arms sales was then used to fund Contra rebels in Nicaragua, who were fighting against the socialist government. The scandal was exposed in 1986, leading to several high-ranking officials being indicted and convicted. Secret 4. The Manhattan Project. The Manhattan Project was a research and development project that produced the first nuclear weapons during World War II. The project was conducted in secret by the US government and involved thousands of scientists and engineers. The project was so secret that even Vice President Truman was not aware of it until he became president after Roosevelt's death. The project resulted in the deaths of over 200,000 people in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, Japan, and raised questions about the morality of using nuclear weapons. Secret 5. The CIA's Mind Control Experiments. The CIA's mind control experiments, also known as Project MKUltra, were conducted between the 1950s and 1970s. The experiments involved the use of drugs, hypnosis, and other methods to control the minds of individuals. The goal was to create a Manchurian candidate, a person who could be brainwashed into carrying out assassinations and other covert operations. The experiments were unethical and inhumane, and many of the subjects suffered long-term psychological damage. Conclusion. And there you have it, folks, the top 5 dark secrets of the US government. These secrets are just the tip of the iceberg, and there are likely many more that we don't know about. It's important to hold our government accountable and demand transparency to prevent abuses of power. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.